I don't know if anyone told you that before, but the name in America usually is a dog's name.
Wait, what? My name is a dog's name? Choosing an English name can be a difficult task, especially for non-native speakers. I've seen so many people pick an English name without knowing that it's weird, including me from 10 years ago. Yeah, Shayna is actually not my first English name. So today's video, I'm gonna share my awkward English name stories. Yeah, not just one story. Feel free to laugh. And I will also share 3 tips for picking an appropriate English name that's suitable for you. Let's get started. First of all, if you're a new friend, welcome! My name is Shayna and I just launched my YouTube channel. My content is all about live, love, and learn. As you can see, there are English and Chinese subtitles on my videos. That's because I was born and grew up in China, moved to America in 2017. My purpose of having this channel is trying to help others, building a community, and also being a better version of myself. So I don't mind sharing awkward stories as long as you find it helpful. Okay, back in 2011, that was my first time visiting America as a short-term exchange student. So now, I invite you to put yourself in my shoes as a 19-year-old who has never been to America before and needs to pick an English name for herself. Where would you get your inspirations? Well, I got my idea from a pop star in the 90s, Britney Spears. No, that's not my first English name. I'm saying she's very popular in China and every girl in my college listened to her songs. I don't know if you guys remember one of her songs starting like that. This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
Yep. You probably already figured out my first English name. I named myself Lucky. Because that's what Britney Spears said. She said a girl named Lucky. And I had no idea what's wrong with this name until I moved into a homestay nearby UC Davis. So I introduced myself to the house members as, "Hi everyone, my name is Lucky." They stared at me in a dead silence. I think they refused to call me Lucky. So later that day, the homestay mom came to my room and told me very politely. She said, I don't know if anyone told you that before, but the name Lucky in America usually is a dog's name. I was frozen there and wished there was a gap in the floor so I could hide immediately. Wait, what? My name is a dog's name? It's like an American comes to China and name himself Wang Cai. People might not laugh at you in your face, but they'll definitely do that behind your back. So that leads to my first tip of picking an English name, cultural appropriateness. I've heard some of my Chinese fellows name themselves in a very creative way, like dictionary or dream. By the way, that's the same person. Dream, I hope you're not watching. If you're watching, you can laugh at Lucky too. My name's Shayna now. Anyways, try to avoid stripper names or past names. If you don't know if that's appropriate, you can go to the website behindthename.com. They will tell you the name's meaning, history, popularity, and the ratings about if people think that's a good name. Most importantly, you can see some comments about how other people would use this name. For example, this is how people comment on my first English name, Lucky. They make it very clear that's not a good name for a person. I wish I knew that before coming to America. So if you're struggling with picking an English name, use this website to do your research and get some inspiration. You're welcome. Tip number 2, pronunciation. Make sure that name is easy to say and understand. My Chinese name is Xinyi, spelled like Xinyi. But in America, a lot of people don't know how to pronounce Xin. I've heard people call me Zengi or Gen Z. So in order to make my life and also their life easier, I wanted to pick a name that is similar with my Chinese name pronunciation, but common for people to say it in English. The fact that Xin and Sh sounds similar, then whatever the English word starts with SH, I would put on my potential name list. And that's where my second awkward English name comes from. Because I was trying to get creative, and play with the word. Find some similarity from my Chinese name, then apply to my English name. So I noticed that there are 2 I's in my Chinese name spelling. So I wanted to keep this letter I, since I already figured out my name is gonna start with SH. So I put the letter I after SH. Okay, SHI. Now what? I looked at my reference again. Oh, I haven't used the letter N and Y yet. Then I put them behind SHI. Yep, here's my second weird English name. Shiny. Oh my god, I couldn't even find the history of this name on the website. But the meaning behind shiny is obviously nice.
Shine bright like a diamond.
The funny story is, when I told my husband about my weird English name journey, he said he used to date a girl named Shiny. Wow, he clearly has a type.
We're like diamonds in the sky.
Tip number 3, origin and popularity. Think about where the name comes from. Do you want a name that is common in English-speaking world or a name that is unique and stands out? For example, Shiny doesn't have an origin because it's not a common English name. But I can see people using this name for business purpose or entertaining reasons. Like Kim Kardashian. She named her daughters, one is North, another is Chicago. Those are not common English names either, but because they are celebrities, it fits the purpose. For me, I wasn't looking for a stage name. I wanted a proper name used in a casual setting. So Shiny had to go, and that's when Shayna comes in. The name Shayna not only has an origin, but also has a meaning that's similar with my Chinese name, which is beautiful. So when the pronunciation and meaning were both similar to my Chinese name, then I was like, yeah, that's it. I want people to call me Shayna, and I want to be beautiful inside and outside, create beautiful things and see the beauty around me. I feel really connected with this name. So finally, in 2016, before I officially moved to America, I changed my English name to Shayna. I'm not saying that you have to find the meaning behind your English name. I know in America, a lot of people don't know or don't care about the meaning behind their names.
I'm an American, honey. Our names don't mean shit.
They got the name probably because that's their grandparents' middle name or something. So if you already name yourself Jason or Jennifer or any other common English name without knowing what that means, it's totally fine. All you need to know is they are appropriate names, it's easy for people to say, to remember, and they wouldn't laugh at you behind your back. Ultimately, the most important thing is to pick a name that you love and connect with. I believe people's names reveal part of themselves, or it might help you discover who you are. Bonus story. Remember the origin of my name Shayna? It's Yiddish, which is a language used by Jewish people. But back in 2016, I've never met a Jewish person in my life. I still picked that name without knowing what the future holds for me. Then, 6 years later, I married a Jewish guy. Did I discover the name, or did the name discover me? Anyways, I wouldn't underestimate the power behind a name. Alright, this is today's video. I hope you find it helpful. With a little bit thought and consideration, I'm sure you can choose the perfect English name for yourself. Let me know in the comment section what do you think people should pay attention to when choosing an English name. And what's the weirdest English name you've ever heard? I can't wait to see your answer. Let's learn from each other. It's gonna be fun, right? Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.